Hello and welcome to another COVID-19 vaccine Q&A. Today we have Dr. Karen Yao, one of our staff epidemiologists at Panhandle Health District, to answer some questions regarding the COVID-19 vaccine. Go ahead, Karen.
Thank you, Kate. So again, I'm Karen Yao, and I'm an epidemiologist with the Panhandle Health District. So a little bit of background about myself. I grew up in Kowloon Wall City, Hong Kong, immigrated to the United States when I was 13, and went on to graduate from the Johns Hopkins University and NIH partnership program. And following that, worked as a viral immunology researcher at the NIH for about 10 years prior to joining Panhandle Health in North Idaho. So let's get started on our commonly asked questions. So today, question number one is, what is a viral vector vaccine? So simply put, a viral vector vaccine basically uses a harmless version of a different virus called a vector to deliver information to the body that helps it protect you. And that similar to the mRNA vaccines that we had talked about, the viral vector vaccine teaches your body how to make copies of the spike protein and generate antibodies against the spike protein, as well as an immune response against the spike protein, so that if you're exposed to the real virus later on down the road, your body will recognize it and know how to fight it off. So again, this viral vector vaccine does not contain the virus that causes COVID-19 and cannot give you COVID-19. It also cannot make you sick from the virus that's used as the vector, because they've modified it to make it into a harmless vector. So, and it cannot change your DNA in any way, shape, or form. So it's a little different than the mRNA vaccine, but the way it works, it's still very similar. So question number two, should people with a weakened immune system or an autoimmune condition receive the vaccine? So currently, there are 3 vaccines that are available in the US, and that people with weakened immune system or an autoimmune conditions may receive any one of these vaccines, but they should be aware that there's currently no safety data specifically addressing their conditions. But one thing that we know is that these 3 vaccines that are currently available in the United States are efficacious at preventing death, severe COVID-19 disease, and hospitalization. And that prior to the rollout of these vaccines to be used under the emergency use authorization, all of them have been carefully reviewed by scientists at the FDA and an independent review board before being rolled out for public use. So which vaccine would be preferable? So I think this question really comes down to the fact that we have to remember that the clinical trials for the 3 vaccines were done during different times of the pandemic. So the efficacy number cannot be directly compared with each other. And I just want to emphasize again that the data that we have shows that these vaccines are efficacious at preventing death, severe disease, and hospitalization. So that much we know about them. So the answer to that question probably is that the best vaccine to get is the one that you'll be offered when your turn is up. And then the third question we have for today is, when will children be vaccinated? So currently, Pfizer and Moderna are both conducting safety and efficacy vaccine trials for minors 12 years and over. And the current projected timeline for vaccines that may be available for people who are under the age of 16 would be for high schoolers, probably in the fall of 2021. And for younger kids, maybe at the beginning of 2022. But this timeline can change depending on how the pandemics go and some of the other factors. So that's all the questions that we have for today. Back to you, Kate.
Thanks, Karen. That's really useful information. This video will be posted on our Facebook page, our website, and our YouTube channel. Also on our YouTube channel, you can find other vaccine Q&A videos that we've recorded. Thanks for joining us today.